What's going on, fam? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you have an amazing day. We continue our series with the day in life. And today is all about the number 15. So if you just joining us, welcome aboard. If you've been with us for a while, welcome back. But at the end of the day, it's all about you and learning more about yourself or ourselves so we can help each other, right? Each and every day. And at the end of the day, there's no cookie cutter recipe to these numbers. Always trust your own intuition, do your own research. And a great teacher will always lead you to a reference or some kind of source so you can further, enlighten yourself or learn more on your own. That way, instead of just believing what people are saying to you, you know it for yourself. You're able to gather your own perspective, your own point of view, and that way you can really share what you see versus what somebody told you what they saw, right? And you should even question that. But at the end of the day, number 15, this is all about you. And just a quick recap, let's going left to right, and or let's start from the top. What's this number 15 all about? um this person, again, this person is all about the unending talented person. And these people also are very in tune with nature, community, and also the love of home and family too. All right, but these people are very responsible. Okay, very responsible. So of course, let's do a quick breakdown, surface level, guys. Okay, I want to keep things as simple as possible. That way you can really learn and grow at your own pace. All right, but we like to treat the numbers as separate entities, each carrying its own frequency and vibration, to the table. And you can mix these numbers together. However, it's always going to be a core vibration. All right, root cause. And that's what we're looking for. And so, but at the end of the day, all right, number 15, of course, you that leader, new beginnings, fresh start. It's all about, bringing forth to the table that new persona. All right. Being very open-minded, taking that leadership, role, right? Step into yourself because you know yourself now, right? And then leading to that 5, there's that unending talent, right? Because you great at what you do for a reason. I mean, I don't have to tell you that, which leads to the number 6, because 1 + 5 = 6, right? And that what makes you very responsible. It's all about community, service, love of home, family, material. I'm being grateful for the good, bad, and always knowing that, there are people out there that will love to be in your shoes, and you really appreciate, you know, what the universe or what God or your ancestors, before you have really paid before you, because, you have a lineage, man. There are people before you that put in some work, you know what I'm saying? So pay homage to those individuals. Your ancestors love you. So don't forget them. No matter what path you coming from, you had people before you and before them. Don't forget that. Okay. But when it comes to this number 15, again, guys, I like to tie everything to a nice little package. Again, everything is all interconnected, and I'm just, scratching the surface level of everything, but I'm just showing you how you can really use these tools, because that's what they are. They're tools, right? No cookie cutter recipe. These are tools for you to learn and grow and to know more about yourself. All right. But this number 15, again, like I mentioned to you, it's all about that leadership, and then, tapping into your creative attributes, and, freedom, flexibility, talent, pleasure, travel, your children, which leads to the 6, which relates to all about that self-improvement, service to humanity, community, employment, work, dealing with relationships, health and nutrition. All right, being grateful, for everything. But, when it comes to this, this number 15, we have the devil card here. Basically, all this is saying, guys, there's nothing bad about this. It's just saying, like, you reach the level of, knowledge of self. You're a master at what you do for a reason. But, with that being said, you see these chains and, him being on this pedestal here, right? So to speak, some of the lower nature, in that lower nature in the material realm, right? you know, in that material realm. Sometimes, you can what's the word? You can be held down, to the material, to your lower nature. You'll have a tendency to, focus too much on that instead of, really seeing the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's that beauty versus splendor, right? Kind of deal. And which leads to this lover's card, which means like, hey, you are divinely protected and covered by, the all. And what you're here to do is all about balancing those principles, those energies, because it's all you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all you, it's all me. And I'm just here to remind you how great you are. And, but at the end of the day, it's all about community. These people just love to love, and that's what it's all about. So let's talk a little bit more about this 15 as we get ready to close. Okay. But when it comes to the number 15, all right, it contains, an interesting mixture due to the independence of the number 1 and the freedom, love, and changeability and receptive quality of the number 5. All right, mixed with the harmony seeking energies of the number 6, because 1 plus 5 equals 6. Right now, this creates a very quite complex but gentle and loving vibration. Now, the key to the number 15 is spirited, right? Because that 15 vibration, these individuals have a lot of spunk, and they love to keep their private lives private and don't enjoy intrusion or publicity, as they are very discreet and prefer to stay out of the limelight. Now, the home and family means a great deal to these individuals. Like I mentioned to you before, it's all about love of home and family, material items, with the money, because these people, love money, love beauty, right? That 6 is beauty, right? But they really enjoy the security, of a settled family life. And they, really need to feel, see, and hear the frequent expressions of their partner's love and support. Let me say that again. The reason you feel this way, if there's a vibration about you, or is for you, you really, with that partner, you really want to, feel, see, and hear the frequent expression of your partner's love and support. And the more alone or aloof, these individuals may seem, the more they are in need of affection. So this is a telltale sign, this is themselves, they really want some affection. I play that card from time to time, and I don't have that 15 version. All right. But playing hard to get, right? But the 15s are very independent, people who can be quite rebellious at times, but they can give the impression that they are extremely tough individuals. But in reality, they can be very sensitive, vulnerable, soft, loving people on the inside. Now, they don't allow others to get too close until they can trust them, but it is worth the effort, because 15 individuals are very loyal, faithful, caring friends. Remember that. Now, 15s are very artistic. These individuals are very creative. They really in tune to the divine. They love beauty, very creative, and with a gift, for language, different kind of languages. They're very passionate and gusty. They can get stuck in situations that they don't want to be in at times. And again, these individuals, they love harmony. They love music, creating things, and also, just being with the community, group activities, right? But at the end of the day, guys, you know, trust your intuition. And a couple of things, as we close, I want you to be on the lookout. A challenge, in my opinion, with this vibration, choose your situations and your relationship wisely, because you love to love people. And sometimes it can be, you can enter a certain situation being naive and gullible, right? But really be on the lookout for that. Trust your intuition. Those spidey senses goes off, that, sour stomach feeling, the feeling. All right. But your overall thing and my theme, in my opinion, is to really just, you already know this by now. You're going to send out love and teach others. Home and family mean a great deal, to you with this vibration, and you really enjoy that security. And remember, when it comes to your partner, I just let them know, be honest with people, tell them like, hey, I want to feel, see, and hear my love, right? Tell them. Honesty is the best policy. Tell people what you want. Let them know your expectations when you first meet them. Like, hey, what do you expect out of this relationship? Let's sit this thing, let's lay everything down. Is this short term? Is this a booty call? Or do you see yourself with me in the next 5 years? What do you want? What do you want out of this relationship? All right. But at the end of the day, you have to get yourself in that vibration, because like attracts like. So and you may want that dream person, but are you vibrating at that level? Right. Or like I mentioned in several presentations, your universe, will test you. Very funny, will test you, and you may get that dream person, but you may not have the right vision, right? You may have, the person of your dream right in front of your face, but with the wrong set of eyes, you won't see your heaven in front of your face. You can have heaven right there, right at your front door, right? But at the end of the day, guys, one thing I do want to mention to you, please utilize those 7 hermetic principles daily. Share your knowledge and wisdom with people. And at the end of the day, your experience are nothing more than life lessons to test you and for you to pass. And this will enable you to progress positively along your path. Again, your experience are nothing more than life lessons to test you and for you to pass, and to enable you to progress positively along your path. One more time for the people in the back. The reason why you're here at this time, because you signed up for this, because you're that powerful and you want to test yourself, and you volunteered to help the planet at this time, because the frequency is so low, and we're going through this new age of Aquarius, and people need the new information, new ideas, new thought forms, right? The old way of knowing and doing does not work. You can see what's going on right now, right? So I'm not making this up. But at the end of the day, you're that great. You volunteered to come back here to help raise the frequency, raise the vibration, love on people. But at the end of the day, it's nothing more than these life lessons to test you. And you're going to pass the test unless you just, like taking the same test over and over again, or being in the same class, right? I don't. But at the end of the day, listen to this presentation, you're going to level up, right? Because you did great. But this will enable you to progress positively along your path. And the key, have fun, have fun, have fun, right? Face everything and rise. There is no fear. People fear what they don't know and what they don't understand. All right. So I'm letting you know there's nothing to fear but yourself. The biggest fear is you not taking action. Fear that. By you not taking action, you're not gonna reap any rewards, using the law of correspondence of cause and effect, right? You have to stay in that law. But at the end of the day, don't believe nothing Chris is saying, but feel this energy that I'm passing your way, right? Because I know how great you are, but do you? I'm just here to remind you, you know, but always trust your own intuition, because your thoughts, your belief, your words, your energy, and your action that you put into your activity is going to equal your results. Repetition is the mother of all skill. Keep your money in check, ladies and gentlemen. All right. These people are playing games. Okay. So, right now, if you haven't heard about cryptocurrency, please investigate that. I will have some additional information down below, but Coinbase will pay you a couple, just for learning about crypto, taking these little short quizzes. Who does that? So go ahead and take advantage now, while everybody else just playing around trying to figure out what this stuff is all about. At least have a foot in the race. That's all I'm saying. Learn about money. A couple book recommendation as we close: How to Win Friends and Influence People. All right, Rich Dad Poor Dad series by Robert Kiyosaki. Make sure you read the cash flow quadrant. That's a great book to let you know what position that you're in right now. A lot of people are working in an employee bracket instead of investor or the big business bracket, right? And also The Richest Man in Babylon. And there are a couple of other more books out there, but learn your history too. The Nile Valley Contribution to Civilization by Anthony T. Browder. Anthony Browder is a great book, because there's always more to know, right? All right. But at the end of the day, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support, and listening to these presentations, and again, I'm not perfect. I'm scratching the surface level, but at the end of the day, always do your research. All right. Check the references down below. And we will continue our series with the number 16, 17, and 18. And but until then, guys, have a wonderful day. Stay grateful and focused, guys. Until next time, peace.